What's going on, everybody? This is Jay and welcome back to a new reaction video, and today we'll be reacting to Better Call Saul Season 4 Episode 9, Wiedershen. Or Wiedershen. It might be like German. Let me actually see what that means in German. English. I had it on Latin. English to German. Or no, it'd be German to English. Okay. Can we copy and paste that somehow? No, we can't. Okay, let me put that here. Okay. W-I-E-D-E-R Shen. See you again? Wiedershen means see you again. Let's see what that's about. Anyway, yeah, let's see what's going on and full reactions on Patreon. City of... What happened? Why can't she walk? Really? So now that her arm is fine, now she broke her leg somehow.
Excuse me. I think it's possible the wrong version ended up in our proposal.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So I have the correct plans here, and I was hoping to just take a look at the approved plans to compare them, just to make sure.
Okay, but if they're wrong, you know you have to
Refile. Yeah, I know. 15'6" by 12'6".
15'6" by 12'6".
Great.
Break or sprain?
Huh?
Your foot.
Oh, a sprain. I started trail running a couple months ago. Went for a run last week, wasn't paying attention, and got my foot snagged in one of the roots. Just twisted my ankle. Do you have a setback for that conference room wall at would have murdered me?
I understand.
You know, you're the only person in charge of organization, and suddenly everything's your fault, right? I assume you would know all about that.
Oh!
Yo, Lizzie.
Bill. Where's Aiden?
Oh, hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
He's fine, but he's very hungry. What?
Go get the
What
baby,
did I
Bill.
do?
Help.
Well, it's only been a minute. I didn't know.
This lady
Sorry.
you guys are stressing out this lady for no
What
reason.
am I supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to watch a baby.
Wow.
Slow down. I'm wearing flip-flops.
You better not blame this poor lady.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Shirley, I can't show this.
All right.
Oh my god, they don't even know
Listen,
what to text
this is
me.
what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna give me your copy, and I'll trade them out.
Wow. That was fun. I like that opening.
We have returned. Welcome back to the Newlywed Game, gentlemen. We've recorded your predictions on cards and on.
¿Quién tiene los huevos más grandes de todo Michoacán, norte, sur,
Oh my
este y
God.
oeste? Huevo. Sabía que seguía ahí adentro. Era profesor antes de abrir ese lugar, ¿se acuerdan? Siempre lo decía, el gran profesor de la universidad. Se tomó su tiempo con él. Y su esposa escuchaba en la habitación de al lado. Soy un sentimental. Quería un recuerdo.
Was it a bell?
Y lo he tenido todos estos años. Se lo traje. Me hace regresar al mismo momento, ¿eh?
So it's from a hotel?
Ese tipo, como cada rato le estaba hablando a su chalán. Ding, ding, ding. Y usted enseñándole al maestro, como siempre. A ver, ahí tiene, tío.
Oof.
Dele.
Right.
Una probada, ándale.
That bell.
Vamos, tío.
Wow.
Otra. Tío, hablemos del chileno.
He has a great English accent. Like, it's not even, like his English is so good. It's not someone trying to speak English. It's like someone who knows exactly how to speak English. And his Spanish is great, too. Like, both of his languages.
You know, the biggest pancake is not the best pancake. Or they would call it the best pancake. That happens to be the biggest. But no, it's the... Thank you.
Can I get y'all anything else?
We're good, thanks.
No, you don't want a whole other burger?
Whenever you're ready, no rush.
What time is your hearing?
11. This time next week, I will once again be James McGill, Esquire.
Yes.
We just drove 300 miles to scam Lubbock, Texas, so your client can have a 13% bigger bank branch.
Ooh.
Don't get me wrong, I loved every second of it, but how was that using our powers for good?
She doesn't know. That's her problem.
What's up?
My apologies. We have a small problem.
How small?
Red light. It means there's no, how do you say, continuity in the circuit of one of the 3 charges.
You crying? What's wrong? Like, you haven't even done any... Like, if you're worried about working... What's he so worried about? He's just scared he's gonna get blown up or something?
We're good here?
Ready.
Go.
Call it.
On the go.
Oh. Just make noise. Ah, that's smart. That is so smart. I like that. I like that. Everyone's parts are played very well. You know, Demolition Crew, this dude, Victor, and the truck thing.
What's on your mind?
Nothing, really. I'm pleased the blasting went well. No damage to the structure, no unforeseen incidents.
Well, why are you so worried, though?
You don't seem pleased.
I'm without her. I am
Adrift.
Yeah, adrift without her.
You've been away before.
Is of course not like this. I finish what I've started, no question of that. Still, I can't help but wonder. Kai could supervise the work until I get back. I don't wish to cause you hardship, even though I'd only be gone for 4 days. 5 detailed instructions.
This isn't.
The work would not be interrupted.
I mean, it does turn out well. We saw it in Breaking Bad. It does turn out. But
we'll get you on the phone with her for an extra call.
I was about to say like a FaceTime, but there's not really
We'll do it
FaceTime.
tomorrow.
Thank you, my friend.
Hello and welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Is everything to your liking?
Are you kidding me? This is the best chicken I have ever had.
He's too extroverted for
I'm
my
delighted
liking.
to hear that.
No, really, I'm serious. I mean, it's crispy, but it's not dried out. And the seasoning, it's so
Nacho's like
flavorful.
Well, thank you.
But is it possible for me to meet the owner?
I am the owner.
Really? How
Gustavo
lucky for
Fring.
me. Would you be
He looks
interested
crazy.
in franchising? Because I would be
What?
eager to.
Franchising.
Well, perhaps we should go to my office where we can discuss it further.
Excellent.
Yeah, because isn't there
Don't waste
branches
that.
of isn't there branches of Los Pollos Hermanos?
Now, what may I do for you, Senor?
Salamanca.
Ah,
Eduardo Salamanca, but you can call me Lalo.
Lalo.
And you're Gustavo Fring. Varga tells me that while everybody else was picking their asses, you rushed to him, struck him on the chest, and brought him back.
It was simple instinct.
But still, with all the history between you two, what you did was a gesture of peace. At
I
least
hope
that's
so.
how we see it.
I would really
I'm
hope
very
so.
pleased to hear that.
I'm pleased to hear that. That's
And
not what I
here we
meant.
are, getting along.
Why wasn't this guy in Breaking Bad?
¿Alguna vez te has puesto a pensar que ese Don Eladio es
Ha! Don Eladio.
que tal vez le gusta esta mala leche entre nosotros?
He did.
Look, I'm gonna be in town for a while, so we'll talk some more. We owe you. If you need a favor, I'm your man.
Same.
Isn't Don Eladio in Mexico or something?
Oh, and I'll be back for that chicken, eh? It's too tasty to stay away from.
Let's crack in that chicken. That'd be funny if that was actually what the chicken had in it. Really?
Says here you were part of something called the Silver Circle.
3 months in a row?
It's a sales award. And Mr. Finn and the people at CC Mobile have been very generous. You don't have to sell many phones to get in the silver, believe me.
What made you choose that particular field?
Honestly, just to put bread on the table. But I would say it's given me a new outlook on client relations. I mean, after dealing with cell phone contracts, explaining statutes to my clients should be a cakewalk. By the sheer stupidity of my actions, remorse doesn't begin to cover it. I'm not going to make excuses, because there's no excuse for what I did. But as I sit here, I can assure you, nothing like that will ever happen again.
So how many months does he have until he has his license? Maybe it's now, actually.
Well, all right. That would seem to be satisfactory. Meg, you have something?
Mr. Miguel, what does the law mean to you?
Listen, growing up, becoming a lawyer was the last thing on my mind. Even if I wanted to, I didn't have the smarts or the skills or the stick-to-itiveness. But I happened to get a job with some attorneys, and I couldn't help but think, maybe I could do that.
Was there any particular influence on your views?
Ooh. There probably was at one point in his life.
Credit where credit is due. The University of American Samoa.
Wow.
Go land crabs.
Yeah, no, he was part of the review process.
And you've worked with him before. Good guy.
Yeah, really good guy.
They're waiting for one of them. Oh, shoot. So.
Hey, hi.
Hi, Mr. Miguel.
Yes, I know they said I'd hear from them, but just between you and me, what did they decide? You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh.
No.
Wait,
no,
you can't.
no.
Wait, no. Relax.
Oh, no!
I mean, that girl did kind of. Oh.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh.
You're denying me? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Mr. Miguel, this is not
Okay,
the
I did
place.
everything right. Please tell me.
It was a question of sincerity.
I knew it. You weren't genuine enough. You probably weren't genuine enough.
Some members of the committee found you somewhat insincere.
See, it was that lady. It was that lady
You're
who.
free to apply again next year.
Next year? I bet it was that lady. Probably him too, to be honest. Ooh, that man didn't do anything. Look at him. I'd be scared to walk by. I'd be scared to walk by you. I bet it was that lady who asked you, "What does the law mean to you?"
I'm gonna check the perimeter.
Watch him have a heart attack. He probably doesn't even like the living conditions he's in. He's always constantly getting watched on. He's not a young man like these guys are. He's an old man, you know. Probably just wants to be left alone.
We have no problem with that language and we'll adjust.
Second best lawyer again.
Be my guest. We feel that what we've established is pretty reasonable.
Our clients would like to propose
Hey there.
changing within the seller's knowledge to
So messed up.
the seller's knowledge.
Slow down.
But you have to give us a chance.
Slow down.
Does he? Oh, he's not slowing down. Does he need this to become a lawyer, or is that just for him to be like a professional lawyer? Because we know Saul Goodman is not professional. Why are you driving like this? How you didn't crash is beyond me.
I mean, I wasn't stuck up, but I knew my shit, right?
Yeah.
What have you been doing during your suspension? And have you been keeping up with the law? Yada, yada. All fine. And then one of them out of nowhere comes up with this weird-ass question.
What does the law mean to you?
What does the law mean to you?
That's a big one.
It's huge. And I nailed it. I talked about the meaning of the law, and I was down to earth, and I was humble, and I was sincere, and they loved it.
Okay, listen, we will figure this out. And yes, you will appeal. We'll appeal this to them, but we won't let them, and we'll find a way to make you look sincere.
Kim, I was sincere.
No, you weren't.
I know that. I meant we will fix
I might have been a little corny, but I meant every word.
I know that. Jimmy, that's
You
not...
look at me and you see Slippin' Jimmy.
I never said that.
Yeah, but you thought
Slippin' Jimmy, not him. And low lifes do hire
the
you.
committee called you insincere? Because you didn't mention Chuck.
What does that have to even...
They read the transcripts. They know what happened, Jimmy. They were waiting for you to say something about
Yeah.
it.
So I'm supposed to make a big hairy deal about my dead brother at my reinstatement hearing? How is that sincere?
Some office?
I'm good enough to live with, to sleep with, but God forbid you should have an office with me.
Oh, come on.
You get a little bored with your life, so you come down and roll around in the dirt. Have some fun with Slippin' Jimmy.
Oh, is it fun? Fun like lying to the ADA to get your friend out of the shitter? Or fun like standing there with a smile plastered on my face while you play infantile mind games on my law partner?
Oh, what a mistake it was to take me up to your office in the sky.
You are always down.
Ooh, I don't need this arguments right now. I knew you guys probably didn't last because, like, you're not even in Breaking Bad and you're not even mentioned in Breaking Bad, but like this? I know the big question when arguments happen, whose side are you on? I'll let you know when I'm done.
You still want to be a lawyer? Well, we can start with that.
There. What is that? Oh, yeah. Dead pixels.
Wasn't there yesterday.
A voltage spike earlier. Camera flared for about 20 seconds, but it came right back.
He probably did something.
Voltage spike? Any of the other cameras do that?
Did he leave in that 20 seconds? This 20-second gap? Who left?
You, let's go.
Oh. Somebody left.
Get the lights.
It was Werner. That's his name. Hey, the episode is called See You Again, isn't it? Wiedershen. And they got food and wow, okay. It's like Big Brother. I feel like I said that before. He's not here. Check the floors. Oh, it's a ladder. Where could he have gone in 20 seconds? Is there a truck missing? No, they would have heard engines. Oh. Oh. So he blew out the candles or whatever, or he blew out the cameras or whatever. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Do the cameras have playback? Because if they do, they would have seen him do it. Like they could just go back and see him blow out the cameras. But I guess I don't know. Anyway, what a great episode! This was probably my favorite episode of the season. You know, I mean, it's the second to last episode of the season. You know, we got one more episode after this. It's an hour. But yeah, this was great. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so about the argument, sorry, I just blanked. About the argument, I'm on Kim's side. Yeah, I feel so bad for Jimmy. Yeah, I feel like I want him to be a lawyer, you know, just because I know who he is, you know, Better Call Saul, you know. I just feel bad, and also just Jimmy as a person. I just feel bad that he's always getting pushed down and pushed back and everything, and he just can't win. He's like middle aged, and he just has a terrible life, you know. But just the whole argument when he was kind of blaming her, or not blaming her, and he didn't even blame her. He just said the way she looks at him is just Slippin' Jimmy, you know, he's good for nothing. I don't agree on that. Kim, I agree that Kim does drop everything for you, you know. Kim, you know, Huel, she got Huel out of jail. She, you know, she does so much for you, you know. She fought for you with Hamlin, you know, with Chuck. She fought Hamlin and Chuck for you. You know, she risked a secure job for you, you know what I mean? When she was working with Howard and Hamlin and McGill or something, she risked a good stable job to work with you, to become business partners, and that didn't turn out well, you know. She risked something for you. Like, she's done so much for Jimmy. I agree that Jimmy, um, should be more grateful for towards Kim. That's just what I agree. And I feel like this argument kind of would divide a fan base like this. I feel like they would say, "Oh, Kim, I can't even think about what to blame her for because I can't blame her." But I already know people do blame. People probably would blame her for something that like, yeah. So I'm on her side. I'm really on her side. Of course, I would want. I think I'd. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say I feel like I'd be more towards Jimmy's side if he would have, uh, referenced Chuck. If he would have brought up Chuck, but he didn't. And I don't even think that. Anyway, sorry, I can't. Speaking is not a thing with me today. I think he should have. He really should have mentioned Chuck. I think he should have. Yeah. But after this season, we have 2 more seasons, and we just met Lalo. Like, he seems interesting. And then 2 more seasons. I feel like season 5 will be Better Call Saul. Then I feel like season 5 was when he becoming the lawyer that we know. So maybe this next episode, maybe he'll get his license. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I can't have another season of him not being a lawyer. I think all of season 3 and all of season 4, all of season 4 he wasn't a lawyer. Season 3 was when he was, fighting. So I'm excited for season 4. Sorry, I'm excited for season 5 because if season 5 is the season he becomes Saul Goodman, I'm excited. And I feel like that is what they're going to do. There's no way we're going to have Saul Goodman for just the last season of Better Call Saul. I feel like at least next season we'll get him. So that means maybe like I said, maybe next episode he'll get his license. What if Kim comes up with the idea of Better Call Saul? I mean, he did say earlier in this episode, he did say, my clients all know me as Saul Goodman, so yeah. And also that whole Warner thing, I feel like they should have granted him the ability to go back to Germany for a weekend. But to make sure that he does come back, I would, bring someone to Germany. I'd bring Mike to Germany with him. But I do like what they're doing now. I do like that he left. So I guess we're on a hunt. We're on a hunt for Werner. And I love how subtle this show is, where it's like, it's written perfectly. Like, and I don't like saying perfect because nothing's perfect, but this show is written perfectly because like the way they bring up subjects that are like in Breaking Bad or just its own thing is just so subtle. Like they're never like, especially for the episode when they first started constructing the basement, it was never like, oh, we're making a basement for a meth lab or a crack lab or whatever it was. They never said that, and they have not said what the basement is for yet, which I do like. Of course, that does heavily rely on Breaking Bad because I feel like if this show came out first, or if you watched this show first, you'd be so confused. I know some people do watch this show first and then watch Breaking Bad, but I just feel like you'd be so confused if you've never seen the first, if you never saw Breaking Bad. And I don't like that they're, I understand that kids do grow up faster than adults, Mike looks the same all 4 seasons, but of course Kaylee would grow up and look different. Like a 4-year-old looks much different than an 8-year-old, and an 8-year-old looks much different than like a 12-year-old. Once you hit around 16, like I feel like 15 or 16, you don't look too much different. You know what I mean? I actually don't look much different than I was when I was like 12 or 13. Like I have a young face. I mean, if you've just seen my first ever episodes, my voice was a little bit higher pitched. That's because Anyway, my first ever reaction. Sorry. And you guys didn't know I had a gaming channel for like 7 years. so I was really young, you know. Anyway, oops. Next episode's called Winner, like I said, so we're gonna go ahead and watch that. Who's gonna be the winner? Who knows? Wow, I didn't notice how long I was recording for. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.